hill, because I see the iron right there, and there's a lot of coal, and I appreciate that. But I'm not gonna go caving until I have a bed, is what I'll say. Not even a house, just a bed. You know? Because let's say I do go caving and I die close to the bed. It's an easy way for me to get my stuff back. So, no sheep, no dice. I'm not building a house yet either, because if I'm building a house out of wood, I want that house to be made out of dark oak wood and spruce and not, or maybe acacia, but definitely not oak. Alright. I like this new music. Hey. This is some nice terrain, though. I always had a joke when I was a kid about the seed input that I punched into the seed generator being lucky, and I joke about it being my lucky seed. I know it's gross, and I probably shouldn't be going down through here, but it was just a funny thing I said. But I don't say that anymore because it is gross. So regardless, I do want to find a hole in the ground to bury myself in, because I am not getting attacked by monsters just yet. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. There's a sheep. Fuck me. Fuck. My desk fell. Oh my god, that's scary. Oh Jesus. He's right on top of me. I'm going down. I'm going down. You cannot get me from here. In my hole, I am safe. In my hole, I am secure. In my hole, I am secure. In my hole, I am safe. No, but actually, I'm kind of scared. Oh my gosh, my desk. I got jump scared by a modified locker shelf that I'm using as a desk. Oh, they're right on top of me. And I saw a sheep right there, too. Alright, well, I have new materials. That's a milestone. The stream, what was it, 7? I'm not gonna end the stream until either it turns 9 or I build a house, let's say that. Where's the start of a house? Okay, from this point, I'm not digging straight down because I don't trust anyone or anything. Okay, looks clear for now. I need to be cautious though, I can hear them. I can hear them right above me. Like, one was like dead above me. I would have died. I would have gotten caught in that. And then there was another one. Those two would have gotten me so bad. I'm not joking with you. Alright. This is where the second part. This is the legacy part 2. Actually, maybe this useless, stupid, dead leaf thing won't be entirely useless. Alright. This is Mojang's chance to prove that they don't just sit around with their thumbs in their asses when major updates aren't being made. I will attempt to cook this chicken and use this leaf filler as kindling. Oh my god, it worked. I actually didn't expect that to work. Oh my gosh, Mojang. You were holding out on me this entire time. All this other useless bullshit you add to the game. And this is actually pretty nice. Alright, well. Yeah. In terms of it. I think that. I'm so scared. What was I talking about? No bed. John Panette. John Panette was a really funny guy. I don't know. I have two of his specials saved on my MP3 player to listen to. I'm honestly really sad that he's dead. You know, obviously, I'm sad that somebody's dead, especially the comedian. A guy's whole purpose is to bring you laughter, and then he dies. But it's like, I don't know. It's like a thing that's been happening as of recent, or just generally, it just happens because it's life, you know. But like comedians dying, I don't know. It's always like, to me at least, especially sad when an entertainer dies. I have a lot of media made by dead entertainers, like on my MP3 player and other such things, and it's so weird because you know that's what the stuff they made when they were alive. I was really like I was playing John Panette specials in the car with my sister, and she thought he was funny, and I really did not want to look up John Panette because I was super afraid that he had died, and you know, sadly enough, yes, 2014 sucks. But um, you know, for every one person who isn't dead, there's also several people who aren't. Um, what was his name again? Something Wallace, George Wallace, George Wallace. There we go, George Wallace. Or is that a different guy? Nope, George Wallace. There was this comedian George Wallace, and by the time that comedians started, like this was like back when shorts were a new thing. I know there are a lot of Zoomers out there who've never known a YouTube without shorts before, but I have. And this was like when shorts were like a new thing, right? So, and this was the pandemic too, right? So I remember that these comedians would upload shorts, and like sometimes they'd upload like whole comedy specials, and George Wallace was one of those guys. And back then, that's when I started doing my screenshots. And screenshots for me were just memes. Like the folder on my phone and my tablet saved as screenshots. They do have actual screenshots in them, but they're also mostly just memes, you know? Alright, that might be the end of the night, honestly. I don't hear anything. Alright. I'm ready to face you, zombies. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Alright. Yeah, wait a second. Alright. Still night. Still night, still night, still night. Oh shit, phantoms. Fuck me, dude. Oh fuck, phantoms. I swear to God, we're gonna have to deal with phantoms if I don't get a bed soon enough. Cause the people on Mojang, whenever they don't have their thumbs up their ass or do something useful, they're just stupid and evil. But all right, comedians, right? George Wallace was one of those comedians who uploaded shorts of his bits, and I remember specifically, uh, he did this one thing where he was like reading jokes off of a notebook, and then he's like, "All right, joke number one," like or joke number one or something like that. I can't match the delivery, but the way that it was just like, "All right, joke number one." I saved that as a screenshot, but I think I lost it, so I definitely need to go back and check. I'm talking about George Wallace right now though because when I was yesterday, I was watching Teen Titans Go, and I landed on a random episode, and guess what? George Wallace was in it because Teen Titans Go has basically now supplanted The Simpsons in terms of the quality of their celebrity cameos. And I'm like, oh my god, it's the guy. Oh my god, he's not dead. I would have to feel weird about looking him up. And you know, so for now at least, I could have fun and watch George Wallace clips knowing that he ain't dead yet. So, it's nice. What was it? But comedians, honestly, I could separate my life into times and moments where I had like fixations, hyperfixations, or just normal fixations. I don't know if I qualify for my fixations being hyper or not, but I just remember times in my life where like certain things appeal to me way more than others, and it's not like I lost any love I had for these things. It's just that it kind of shifted a bit, right? So, for me at least, one of the things that really uh, kept me going, I say, as a form of entertainment that wasn't just YouTube videos, even though most of these stand-up comedy specials were presented as YouTube videos, was stand-up comedy, right? And I'm a little baby. I only know what's like the most popular thing, so I started off with like Kevin Hart and like Bill Burr, and my brother used to, let me reemphasize to you, used to be a fan of Dave Chappelle. Yeah, used to. But honestly, stand-up comedians, I don't know. I like to think that I'm funny. I really do, but stand-up is something I still haven't tried yet, and I really want to try it. But I don't know. I don't know if my sense of humor is a bit more personal than that. Like, if my sense of humor is a bit too personal to be stand-up, because in most cases I'd probably be sitting there and like riffing at an audience member, not like making fun of them, but like I'd be like, "Oh, what's your favorite animal?" And he'd be like, "Lizards." And I'd be like, "Lizards." Did you know that your pet is currently impounding my car and giving it straight to the president in exchange for more gun control laws or something? I don't know. That's crowd work, though. And apparently, crowd work isn't the most appreciated thing in stand-up comedy. I always just thought of it. I always just thought audience participation was just like, a part of the shebang. But I guess not. What was it? One of the comedians I started off watching was Sammy J and Randy. I guess a comedy duo, you'd say. And one's a puppet, and they did a lot of crowd work or audience participation. That was a very common thing that they did, and I thought it was pretty funny. But I'm not tapped in enough into comedy to know how welcome roping the crowd into your jokes is, because I could see how people see that as cheap. The idea that you're kind of just leveraging, effectively breaking the fourth wall for your advantage. All right. We have advanced once again into the age of self-defense. Remember, kids, defense is a form of defense. All right, but I think that's like one of the three cardinal sorts of crutches that comedians rely on, or four, I guess. So, I and this is from my limited experience of stand-up comedy, right? So, cardinal sin number one is cheers instead of laughs, and that's like the worst thing a comedian could ever really do is get cheers instead of laughs. The idea that all all you're doing is getting a loud sound out of the crowd, and regardless of what it is, because listen, right? I think people have a pretty distorted view of some celebrities. The way I see it, some celebrities are only as good as the like writers and directors and producers who cast them, and some celebrities have enough staying power to really do some real shit and stand on business on their own. So let me just say this, right? I don't know how funny of a guy Ken Jeong is in real life if you're like friends with him. I know Ken Jeong was funny in Community, but Ken Jeong did not write Community. With that being said, I could not finish Ken Jeong's Netflix special You Complete Me Ho because he is just not funny. In that movie, Ken Jeong was just not funny whatsoever. I know Ken Jeong, like, the one thing I could remember from You Complete Me Ho is Ken Jeong, like, and I'm not saying ho as like a derogatory thing towards women. That's what the special is called. And that's because Ken Jeong's wife has like Ho in her name or something like that. Because